What's up everybody, Justin Hawkins here from Triple H Exotics, and it is time to show you guys who I put in this beautiful Camp Crystal Lake themed enclosure. So let's get to it. Warning, never attempt to recreate or reenact anything you see us do here at Triple H Exotics. Everything you see here was performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Thank you for your support. Alright guys, so let's get to it. First of all, I want to thank everybody for your guys' support, your views, your comments. It means a lot to me. That being said, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Much more to come. So let's get to it. So I had people commenting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I had people guessing reticulated python, boa constrictor, different types of lizards. Somebody said a crocodile or alligator. And I had a couple people say monitor lizard. You are right, it is a monitor lizard. Now what kind of monitor lizard? Well, it is the second largest lizard in the world. Wow. So it goes Komodo dragon, Asian water monitor, which is what it is, croc monitor, and then from there on out it kind of gets debatable. Some people say it's a Nile monitor, but there's different monitors. It just depends on how big that they actually get, because there's a difference between the average size of how big they get and sometimes the exception of how big something gets. Anyways, the second animal that I'm going to show you guys kind of fits that bill too, because sometimes they're all monsters, but sometimes there can be exceptions to how big they are, and like exceptions like, oh yeah, I saw this one that was this big. Well, did you? Because the largest recorded one is this size. But anyways, it's he said, she said. So this is a Asian water monitor. It's not a baby, but it is very young, that I got from Satu Reptiles. And I want to first start off by saying Mike and Preston at Satu Reptiles in Ohio, thank you very much for everything. They hooked me up with this animal and the one that I'm about to showcase to you here in a minute after this one. And also, I just went and saw them again today and got 2 more new animals that you guys are gonna have to wait a little bit to see. I see the one right there in the background going all over the enclosure, but I don't want to mess with them and stress them out. So for now, let's just go ahead and take a look at these 2. Alright guys, so here is the 75-gallon enclosure that I just got. And then this you can lock a sliding glass here and a sliding glass on both sides. And then these lids actually lock and triple latch. 1, 2, 3. And then I have a couple different light fixtures here. I have a ceramic heat emitter to keep it warm at night. I have the daytime basking day bulb for heat and daylight. And then I have a UVB UVA fluorescent style bulb right here to get them those UVB and A rays. Then like I said, like I showed you in the last video, I silicone this piece in here so we could have a half water side. Make it like Camp Crystal Lake, which he actually is drowning Jason, which is fitting. Maybe Jason's gonna come out with Freddy's head. Camp Crystal Lake banner, little Jason there. And of course we already have the common name and scientific name on his enclosure. And then I just have some decor over here. Got the badass crocodile skull that came from Satu Reptiles. Matter of fact, all this stuff right here came from Satu Reptiles. So thank you guys. If you guys need anything, animals, equipment, anything like that, go check Satu Reptiles out in Ohio. They are great. Ask for Preston, he manages it there. Mike's one of the owners. Ask for one of those guys, they will take great care of you. Then I have a couple hides here, and he's actually currently in this cork ground, and I drilled some holes in the cork ground there to try to feed him through, you know, get him to come out. And he's way up in there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see him. We'll try to entice him out with some food here in a second, here in a couple minutes. But I don't know if he's going to eat or not for us. But I will say, here is some pictures of him or videos of him right now. These are when I first got him home. Now, the reason I am not going to just get him out of here is because he's only been here for just about a week, maybe just under a week, and I do not like stressing my animals out, especially new arrivals. So I wanted to get this done, get him in here, and let him have some peace and quiet. As a matter of fact, he is eating, but so far I've just put some stuff in this dish here, and when I came back later it was gone because he likes to hang out in this cave and up in this cork ground and then get bedded down underneath some of these weeds in the water. So those are his favorite 3 hiding spots, and I did catch him up here earlier today in these leaves on the top here. But yeah, I put some food in this dish, and then when I came back it was gone. So we will try to entice him for just a moment with some food here in a little bit. But for now, let me tell you a little bit about these monitors. Alright guys, so like I said, Asian water monitors get very large. They're the 2nd largest lizard in the world. They're the 2nd largest monitor lizard in the world. And now allegedly they can get up to 11 foot long and 200 pounds, but realistically your average Asian water monitors are going to be more in that 5 to 6, pushing 7 foot, anywhere from 40, 50, 60, up to 90 pounds, just depending on how you feed them and everything. So either way, they do get very big. They are a very large animal, and they have very large sharp teeth when they get bigger, and they can tail whip you with that tail, which will do some damage. And then of course those massive claws that they have on them. Like I say, I don't want to get this guy out because I don't want to, actually I think she's a female, so I shouldn't call her he. I don't want to get her out and stress her out, but I will grab my little baby Nile monitor for you real quick. Alright guys, so here's my baby Nile monitor, and she's gorgeous, but check out the claws on this girl. If we can get it to focus, look at the claws on her. Now imagine her 7 foot long and 50 pounds. Or better yet, imagine that Asian water monitor, 8-9 foot long and 80-90 pounds. How massive those claws are going to be, and those claws will do a lot of damage. Heck, even on accident those claws will do a lot of damage. With the monitors not even trying to hurt you, just climbing on you, playing around, those claws will mess you up. And the monitors, they do flick their tongue. You see them flicking their tongue like the snakes do. The tongue goes out, picks up the air particles, and then the tongue goes back in and hits the Jacobson's organ, and it tells them which side the scent particles are on, tells them which way to go. That's why they're always flicking their tongue like that. But yeah, this is a beautiful Nile monitor, and the one that is hiding in there is an Asian water monitor. Now the reason that I got her out is because she has been with me for about 2 months now, and I work with her quite often. A lot of people, Nile monitors are pretty wicked, a lot of people say, but if you work with them a lot, they definitely can be tamed down a lot as well. But yeah, they are absolutely, Nile monitors are one of my all-time favorite monitors. But I'll tell you what, I'm excited to work with this Asian water monitor because these Asian water monitors are extremely intelligent animals. But like I said, they are not something to go out and buy on impulse because it is a big responsibility. You never want to buy any animal, but especially a lot of the animals like we have here, venomous snakes, snakes that are going to get huge, monitors, crocs, alligators, fish, anything like that that's going to get massive. You don't ever want to buy it on impulse. You want to do a lot of research and make sure that you're going to be able to do the upgrades. I'm not a big fan personally of getting something and just putting it in a massive enclosure and just being done with it. I like to grow the enclosure with the animal. I just feel like with trial and error, it has worked best for me, for myself, with my animals. They just haven't stressed as much. They feel a little more secure. Obviously, you don't want them in something small. You definitely want something that's going to be big enough, but not too big, in my opinion, with enough hiding spots. So, but yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put her back. I actually just threw some food in there for her, so I'm going to go let her enjoy her meal, and I will be right back. Alright, so something else that's kind of funny about these guys, these Asian water monitors, is that I actually learned this from Dave Kaufman in one of his episodes. So over in Asia, where these water monitors are commonly found, roaming around, when you see one over there, the locals say that it is a bad omen, it's a bad sign, because allegedly these Asian water monitors are always lurking around cemeteries and eating dead corpses and stuff like that, and they have evil spirits with them everywhere they go. So when you see an Asian water monitor, it means it's going to bring you bad luck and misfortune. But the crazy thing is, so along with that, if, like, let's say that you don't like your coworker, this is what Dave said, is that people would actually go and get one of these Asian water monitors and put them in their coworker's office and stuff to bring that bad luck onto their coworker. However, the craziest part is, even though all of that, the same locals believe that if one of these Asian water monitors wanders into your home, then that is the opposite, and it's going to bring you good luck, and you should talk nicely to the monitor, asking it for favors, gently tossing coins at it to bring you fortune and good luck. So that's just kind of something that I thought was kind of crazy. Just something that the locals believe, kind of like urban legend stuff, but kind of contradicting, I guess. You can throw it in somebody's office, and when they find it, it's going to bring them bad luck, but if it wanders into your home, it's good luck. Anyways, I don't really give a crap about that mumbo jumbo. I absolutely love these Asian water monitors. Let's see if we can get her to eat. And if not, sorry guys, I'm not going to force her to get out. I'm going to leave her be if she doesn't want to come out, and you will get to see her at a later time. Alright guys, so let's get into, oh, don't want to go too far that way. I almost showed you guys one of the things that I just got today, which you're going to have to wait to see that. So, which, by the way, it is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to show you guys that also. So the other thing that I got the same day I got the Asian water monitor is this dinosaur right here. So for those of you who are familiar with me, this is Petrie's cage. One of my little baby American alligators. This is my smallest American alligator that I have. And his name is Petrie. This is his enclosure. But I also just added this living dinosaur right here. And for those of you who don't know what that is a gar. But not only is it a gar, it is an alligator gar. Now there's about 7 different species of gar, and the alligator gar get to be the biggest. So kind of like we were talking about before, allegedly these alligator gar can get up to 12 foot long and 450 pounds. But realistically, you normally see them around 8 foot long and up to 300 pounds. But what's really crazy is that these guys were around when the dinosaurs were. When I said this is a little dinosaur, I wasn't kidding. These things have been on Earth for over 100 million years. So these alligator gar, their swim bladders actually act as a lung, because these animals can actually breathe air. When there's not enough oxygen in the water, they will actually come up and gulp the air and breathe like that. They're just such cool animals, and they have very aggressive teeth. They also have diamond-shaped scales that are like armor plating. Now we're also going to see if we can feed this guy. I know Petrie will eat, so you'll get to see Petrie eat a couple little pieces of snack. But this gar has not eaten for me yet, but kind of like the monitor, the night before last, he did take some food off of the floor of the aquarium when I left. Alright, so the monitor did not eat. I'm just going to leave some food in there for him. And we're going to try to feed the gar. Let's get Petrie on the way out of the way first. see here, little guy. Nope, get back up on your platform. You little turd. Alright. Hold, 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 hold. Come on. Hold. Up, up. Alright guys, so it looks like he is not going to eat in front of us either, which is pretty normal. I mean, I don't expect him or the monitor to be eating in front of us yet anyway, so. Of course, Petrie, he definitely ate, like always, little chubby. Beautiful little guy. Say bye, Petrie. Alright guys, so since neither one of them ate in front of us, like I said, I'm not worried about that. It's not a big deal. They haven't been here that long. I just want to give them time to get used to their environment and get used to everything, get settled in, and then they'll start eating perfectly fine. I guarantee it. As long as you have everything right, the heat, the lights, the enclosure, the size, everything like that, no matter what kind of animal you're keeping, as long as everything is good and you give them time and don't stress them out, everything will be fine. That's just the way it is. So they'll be fine. But I do want to show you guys something. I kind of did a little bit more to my anaconda enclosure, so let's go check out that. Alright guys, so my anaconda's out here with all my crocodilians. There's Chomper and my Nile crocodile. I have it down here, and we have the lights and the heat mat. And then over here on the land side, we have a skull, some climbing stuff, some vegetation, a hide, which he actually buries down into this bedding anyways if he is over here, so he doesn't really even use the hide. And then over here we have a filter, some more vegetation, and then he loves this log right here. He is in this log all the time. Such cool snakes. And he has actually been here for a little while, so I'm actually going to start working with him. I'm going to start getting him out and working with him. So maybe in the next video, I'll get him out for you guys. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment. I love comments. Ask me questions, concerns, opinions, what you guys like, what you guys want to see. Anything, reach out to me. I love hearing from you guys. I appreciate all your support. There are so many videos that I want to do and so little time. I have so much content I want to do. Tomorrow I'm going to be feeding, so I'd like to maybe videotape some of that because I got some new stuff to feed. And then of course I have the video coming out of the 2 other new animals that I just got today, which I can't wait for that video. I'm really excited about both of them, but one thing I'm really excited about. But yeah, on the other hand, that video, I'll probably look for that in the next day or so. And fish is going to be something that this gar really got me on a streak here, I think. Triple H Exotics is going to be a big thing when we do the expansions, and we're able to get bigger, you know, stock tanks and aquariums and stuff like that, like huge ones for the big fish. That way they have what they need. I really want to start getting some cool, there's so much cool stuff out there, like arapaima, all the other gar species, sturgeons, other catfish. Like there's so much cool stuff. The vampire fish, there's just so much cool stuff. Then of course you have like your black tip reef sharks that, you know, if you have a big tank, you can keep those, which those are sick. And then of course you got stingrays, all kinds of cool stuff. But heck, I have so many reptiles and stuff that I really want to help educate the world with by having here for ambassadors. So just the sky's the limit. But that being said, no matter what your goal is in life, guys, just go do it. Go make it happen. You can't wait for it to happen, because people are right, that will never happen if you wait for it to happen. You got to go take it and make it. So go follow your dream, guys. Whatever you're thinking about doing, go do it right now. after you subscribe to my channel and be on the lookout for that next video. Alright guys, have a good day.